is an emergency shelter in the heart of the West Side. Managers say there's a critical shortage of foster homes. Last year, the shelter couldn't find homes for 2,700 kids. 68% of them were over the age of 5.
These children just want someone to come home to after a long day at school.
The shelter staff will talk potential foster parents through the process, give them training even. If you want to answer the call and become a foster parent, call 210-212-2590.
Well, we want to.
My name is Deborah Martinez. From what you have seen on the video, is that they're saying that there is a shortage of foster parents needed. From my understanding, what people don't understand, it's not only going on in Bexar County, but it's going on nationwide. Innocent children each day are being taken out of loving homes and being placed up for adoption. And what no one can really understand is why a child stays in foster care for more than 4 years before they are placed up for adoption. I can honestly tell you how my case was. My name is Deborah Ann Martinez. My children were first removed June 1st, 2011 on a safety plan for drug use, but my drug tests were negative. The CPS investigator knew who I was when she first entered my home and basically told me, so you're Janice's sister. So for that reason, I was placed on a safety plan. I went to higher management and reported what was a wrongful removal and what in my case had to do with Miss Ramirez's case. June 14, 2011, my kids were placed on emergency. My kids were actually in my mom's care, and I was placed on emergency removal, where now I was threatened by a CPS investigator supervisor. I live with every single day of my life in the past 4.5 years. All because you went to higher management. I'm taking you to court to make sure you lose your kids. A false emergency removal was drawn up. Now, how can Bexar County clearly state that, they care about these children? No one cares about these children. As God is my witness, God has given me everything I need to verify and to prove what's going on in our country. Actually, what's going on in Bexar County. If I'm able to verify and prove to you what happened in my case, I can honestly stand on the behalf of many other children and tell you what I witnessed. I witnessed my son in the Laurel Ridge Treatment Center, where a social worker by the name of Monica Tobias clearly wanted me to admit to the false allegations that were on the affidavit that the CPS worker committed fraud and perjury at the time she drew up the affidavit. It was more important to get me to admit to these false allegations than it was for them to protect the well-being of my children. So due to not giving in to her demands, I lost my children on a false emergency removal. A judge that said you could have gotten them from a plumber and withheld my drug test in my case. So today I'm standing on the behalf of all these children, why there are so many children in foster care that should not be in foster care. To tell you the truth, our government is responsible for this. These legislators who allow it. Because I went to the state representative, I went to Congress, I went to the Texas Senate, and I got no help. I went to the governor, the commissioner, Region 8, Region 6. I took it as high as I could take it. So many innocent children are being wrongfully removed from loving homes and placed up for adoption. Is the funding worth more than the well-being of these children? I don't think so. You claim that, you're here and that you really do care about these children. If you love our children and you care about our children, you should treat them like they're your own kids. And you will realize that there's more to life than the fundings that are given for these children. If you want the money, keep our Social Security, but leave our children in our homes. You have deprived my children of a normal life. This is my house today. I have a 3-bedroom home. Workout room. It could be my son's room. I got bedroom. I got a house. So in other words, you can't say, and actually we're actually buying this house. So you cannot say that we do not have a proper house for these children. To me, there's more than life. than what you see. And the fundings that are given for these children. I live with each day of my life, crying and praying to God that one day the Lord will answer my prayers and I will get back my children. But if nothing is ever done on the behalf of what's going on with these children, and these people are getting away with falsifying government documentation each day, where does the laws fall into this? Up under Family Code chapter laws clearly states anyone who makes a false report with intent to deceive is a state jail felony. So why is a CPS investigator, a social worker, and these district attorneys and everyone involved in these cases are allowed to commit fraud, perjury, and much more than that? If you care about these children, it's time to do something about it. Stand up and not only defend these children, but save our fundings. That fundings that are given to them, billions and billions and billions of dollars each day, could be used for something much more than what we need what we could use in our country. Something is used for good use, not for evil. Because that is what this money is being used for evil. So all I can say is that, you know what? Bexar County has an obligation to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. Based on a false emergency removal, they have 4 children in their care that should never have been in state care. Margie Torres' kids. She has 6 kids that got taken from her. I've seen her paperwork. She was innocent. Alma, her 2 grandchildren were placed in her care, in foster care, only because they were living with her. The mother lived with them too, but where does it stay in the Family Code chapter laws that you cannot live with your parents? It doesn't say that. It doesn't say that you cannot live with them. People don't understand that the wrongful removals that are being done each day are depriving these children from a normal childhood, from a proper education, from being in a loving home. All I can say is God bless you and have a blessed day, and I hope and pray to God that, somebody starts standing up for these children.